Today I'm going to talk about what I pack when I'm on the road with my family and trying to eat as much raw vegan as I possibly can. It is a little bit challenging, but if you get creative, you can absolutely do it. And there's different levels and price points and things like that that you can achieve while traveling either by yourself or with your family, whether it's a family vacation, a romantic getaway, if you're traveling solo, if you're on a budget, or if the sky's the limit. Okay, a little background about me. I was a flight attendant for many years, so I was always kind of used to grabbing meals on the go and getting creative as to how to eat healthy while you're not having access to your own personal kitchen, usually. What I like to do is if I know that I'm going to be traveling and staying in a hotel room, and it's the age of the internet and smartphones, eating healthy and finding healthy grocery stores and vegetarian, vegan restaurants has never been easier. Okay, your phone is your best friend. You can look up where Whole Foods are. You can look up where supermarkets are. You can pretty much look up anything you want to look at. So going back to staying in a hotel. All right, let's say you have flown somewhere and you are staying for a few days and you want to eat raw, vegan, and healthy. Well, the easiest and most basic thing you can buy and use is a knife and a cutting board. These two things will serve you so well. You can rinse them off in your hotel sink. I have done this many times. Maybe the housekeeping looks at you a little bit funny that you have a large butcher knife in your bathroom, but if you talk to them, just explain to them what you do. You don't have to, but I know I personally have shared that with housekeeping and just said, this is how I cut up fruit and vegetables for myself and my family. So, okay, going back. So basic cutting board and a good sharp knife. And you have practically won the battle at that point. All right. And another one of the beautiful things about eating vegan, eating raw vegan, you don't have to worry about meat contaminants. You don't have to worry about these foodborne parasites, provided you get, clean organic fruits and vegetables and you rinse them off. You're not going to get E. coli, salmonella, these types of things. You are very healthy and safe just rinsing them, chopping them, and then just rinsing your knife and cutting board off. It's just as easy as that. So that is probably my number one tip for basic staying in a hotel and eating raw vegan. Okay, so let's go to the next level, which is camping. Okay, who doesn't love to camp? It's summer. Everybody's wanting to get out and experience nature, and what better way to do that than eating a raw vegan diet and having just ample access to nature, eating in nature while you're enjoying nature. It just doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so again, you're going to use your smartphone. So wherever you are, you're just going to Google Whole Foods, organic supermarkets. Farmers markets are a great resource as we're coming into this time of year. Just ask locally, ask around, ask where the farmers markets are, ask where, the vegan markets are, if there's any co-op grocery stores, things like that. People will be happy to share. If it's that kind of person, they will absolutely be happy to share that information with you. And if the person is like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about, okay, thank you, best of luck, see you, on to the next person. So that would be my next tip, is to find where the healthy locals get their produce and go from there. So if you are tent camping, I would again use the standard cutting board and knife, best friend, several bowls too. Bowls are always good. Let me back up a little bit. So if you are sprouting nuts and seeds, you will need to start this process a few days before you leave for the road trip. So I know my family and I have a very long road trip ahead of us, and I have already started prepping in terms of I've bought my nuts and seeds. I'm in the process of sprouting them so they will be ready to take when I leave. You can kind of just sort of stagger this process so that You know, you will have available food for when you leave and for the subsequent following day. Again, the next step up from camping, you know, is camping with an RV that has access to electricity. Here's where, you know, your world, all the horizons really open up, and you can take your Vitamix, you can take your food processor, you can take, so I am also planning on taking an air fryer that has a dehydrate feature. Full disclosure, my family does not eat all raw vegan. They do enjoy a lot of my recipes, but they also want to have access to the air fryer to cook their foods. But what's great is that it can do double duty and also dehydrate things for me and what I would like. Also, don't forget, if you are going somewhere warm, like we're going to the desert, you have the world's best dehydrator, which is just in the sky, the sun. You can use the sun to dehydrate and sunbake your vegetables. You can make sun tea. So easy. Also, you want to, if you're traveling by an RV or if you have space, you can really just keep upping it with your spices. I hope you've enjoyed my tip and enjoy your travels. If you're here for the first time and you want to watch more of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are up.